When Lambo, Sally, when Lambo. Hey Mubarak, how you doing, buddy? God bless you. How's Abuja? Yeah, Wiki. Kuna nan lafiya? Omesete Chukuma, when Lambo indeed. Johnny Mara, you have a lot of converts. Sally, how's your day going? Please consider joining the channel. It's $5 a month. I'm gonna make a T-shirt in honor of Johnny Mara, and then I'll do one when Toyota. But we have to check, make sure that Toyota doesn't get mad at us because with when Lambo, you don't know, right? I'm having a late coffee today. It's 3:30. Hey, Omesiete Chukuma, how you doing, buddy? Kedu, Kedu Maka everything. You'll be Lambo King. What color were you gonna get? I always keep reminding everybody, Johnny Mara does not care about Lambos. It's his way of introducing his entry. Zaka shiga private flight kenan malam. Private flight, my friend. Come on. Or you just take first class so that you don't overdo it. Ko ba haka bane. Take it easy. Mubarak Tahiru. Odema. Anam Bakari Maka, my business, my friend, my brother. He's been busy here. Like the video, like the video. I should not spread for Sally, did you hear this guy? He said I shouldn't spread fun. You want to put it over there?
No, I don't
We have to
know.
make a decision, right?
Exactly. That's why I was just leaving it. It still needs to get white too.
All right. It's a very nice painting.
Yeah, it's
You
not
know where it came from?
Josh Beshop.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, buddy. Yeah. So, why did XRP pump to 232 today? And Wikicat, if you're holding Wikicat, Mubarak, I think you should look into Wikicat. Wikicat went up by 14.8% today. Dumped Dodd or Ford? You meant to say Ford? Yeah, I thought so. Dumped Dodd. I'm like, what the heck? I know. Like, I I have asked my friends. I have a group of friends. We're like 7 of us. I said to them, please, I'll give you my book for free. I'll teach you a session, just 1 hour. We meet regularly for breakfast, for meetings, for prayer. I said, I'll teach you. I said, I'll teach you, and they're not interested. They're not interested. Hey, Mohammed Tariq, how you doing? I'm good. And you? You know? Exactly. Wikicat is up 17%. And did you see what that post on Satoshi Nakamoto said something about Wikicat? The Satoshi Nakamoto in Japan with 72,000 followers. After he said that, the thing shot up by 14% and then now 17%. Mubarak, if you can buy more, buy more. But anybody that has between 1,000 and 3,000 XRP, I think before 2030, you will thank God. Because 1,000 XRP, wallahi in Gamaka, 1,000 XRP just multiplied by $1,600. That's all I'm going to say. Gaskiya. I'm telling you. Hello, Karina. How you doing? How's it going? Where are you joining us from, Karina? Mubarak is in Abuja. Mohammed Tariq, where are you doing? Are you in Abuja or in London or in Akeke? And where Darren Long? Yes, I am in Wikicat. Are you, Darren? I think Wikicat is going to be an amazing project. Yeah, so here's what I would say to that. If you know the banks are going to crash, what do? You buy gold, right? If you know, Karina, what flag is that? I don't know. I can't see it well. Sorry. I'm using my phone, so I can't see the image. Amung, Mubarak. So um, I was going to get more Wikicat yesterday, but got more XPR. That's fine. I think, okay, India, oh, Karina, that's good. It's good to, a friend of mine, as soon as he heard about XPR, when I released that document for free, right? Please, if you want, go to my site, download, it's in my description, download a free PDF about XPR, giving you just a brief introduction, what it is, and then you can do further research. My job is to light the fire in your soul. You go and pursue the research. XPR is the only one ISO coin that is less than 1 cent. And I don't think there's anything wrong with Johnny. If you make your goal to get 1 million XPR, that's not a bad idea because you can just hold that, right? And yeah. Oh, yeah, 13 years old. Okay, well, Karina, I think, I don't know if you're supposed to be on here if you're 13, but we're not discussing anything, whatever though, but you should be, I think, 17 or so, or 18. Yeah, the banks are going to crash, but there will be new banking systems. They're going to crash the old system and introduce a new system. Even people in Nigeria, the other day I was telling them, there was a last year around between October and December, Guarantee Trust had a hard time printing bank statements. They went for like almost 6 weeks. They were struggling with printing. They were struggling with printing bank statements. So and there is XPR. XPR is Proton. AC Cobra. XPR is Proton. Yes, I agree. You just have to do your research and you'll be amazed. Yeah, I know a guy who got like 1 million units. So if he gets to 50 cents, that's half a million, right? That's the thing. Yeah. Like the video, get the video to 29 likes. So yeah, as I was saying, you saw Wikicat pump about 17%. That's a very good, run. The bull run, we're around the corner for a massive run. And this is going to be a super cycle because you've got, you know, all of the other indices that weren't there previous bull runs. Go to my Selfie store. Go to my description. You will see the document I gave out for free. Please do your research. This is not financial advice, please. You're buying something that is worth, it's less than 1 cent. It's 0.001 something right now. No, Warren is not going to move anybody quicker. We're not worried. Hello, AD33. Does my title sound like it's worry? Or why are you thinking there's worry in this room? So, AC Cobra, go to my description. You will see where I say free PDF, something, something, or where I said buy my ebook. That's my self-I store. You go there and you can browse all of the items I have on there. And if you're new to crypto, buy my book. It's in the description. Just go into the description, download a copy for yourself. Raising the bar, I do have some. QNT is expensive. It's the whales that can buy it, a lot of it. But it's worth having. Do you have it, Raising the Bar? Consider being a member of the channel. If you're on here and you're not a member, ask Johnny Matter why you should be a member of the channel. Okay, you're talking to the chat. All right, that's cool. Thank you, Editor. No, it's good advice. I'm just wondering whether you felt that were, if I'm wondering if the title conveyed that notion, right? Brandon, what's more meaningful? Where can one buy Wikicat? Go onto CoinMarketCap, right? Click on the CoinMarketCap and you use WKC. WKC. It'll bring out Wikicat. Then you click on the white paper. Scroll down, but you can get it in gate.io. Gate.io. If you can't find it on gate.io, then you go to MetaMask and you do BNB, you buy BNB and swap for Wikicat on MetaMask. Or you go to Trust Wallet and you use BNB, that's Binance Smart Chain, and you swap it for Wikicat on Trust Wallet. Those are the three ways I know that you can buy whatchamacallit. The three ways you can buy Wikicat. I'm answering Rising Star, or no, who am I answering? Maybe it's more meaningful. Have you bought any country? Maybe it's more meaningful. Kev481 was the person I was answering. Kev, did you get me? If you didn't understand what I said, you can pause the video and go back. Okay, I'm live right now, so you can just go back and watch what I said and write it down. So Trust Wallet, MetaMask, or directly from Gate.io, Gate.io. Okay, that's an exchange. Gate.io doesn't work where I am, so I had to buy it through Trust Wallet and MetaMask. You can also buy it on PancakeSwap. That's another option. Go ahead, Raising the Bar. Before you get it, I will recommend that you read the white paper. I believe it's going to be one of the hottest meme coins. It's on Binance. It's going to do very well. That's what I was saying yesterday. If you were on my live yesterday, I was explaining to some people. When people say, "Oh, XRP is the only one," I don't like people saying that because, you know, it's the same way that the Bitcoin people say Bitcoin is the only one, no other one, or Pi. The Pi people say Pi is the only one. No, there will be others. There will be others. There will be others. Crypto will not be ruled by just one particular crypto. There will be others. Green Star here. God bless you. Welcome. What are the plans for money metals? Brandon, I don't understand your question. What do you mean? Could you reframe the question? Let me see if I can answer it. I don't know everything. Raising the bar. Go ahead. Thank you, Johnny Matter. Raising the bar, but it's pricey. What's pricey raising the bar? What's pricey? You mean XRP or Wikicat? Wikicat is cheap. I see Wikicat dropping 2 to 3 zeros. Easy. Raising the bar, yes, it will go that high. Gamer, I don't understand what you're saying. It's okay. You can disagree, but I don't understand your statement. It's always good to keep gold. Johnny Matter, what I said, do you agree with it? Gamers said banks are going to collapse. And I said, yes, if you know that the banks are going to collapse, don't leave money, a lot of money in the bank. Hold gold and silver, right? There's nothing wrong with that. So hold gold and silver. You can buy gold and silver. I live outside the city. If I drive 15 minutes south, there's a guy who sells gold. I've bought silver from him before. Then at the time I needed to sell the silver, I sold it. I wish I hadn't sold it because silver now has gone up. So, oh, QNT is pricey. That's right. Yeah, it is. But, watch this. If you get a bonus of say $5,000, I won't hesitate to just drop it into QNT because I know with a supply of 14 million, it's like half, less, a little bit over the half supply of Bitcoin. And when you look at the tokenomics for Quant and what it's designed to do as an interledger, overledger kind of thing, it's built to connect everything. It's going to have a similar role to Axelar as well as some other. I mean, it's going to enhance the connectivity of all of these ledgers, just like what Axelar is doing. Axelar supplies 1 billion. Like I'm not a cryptographer or anything like that. I just have I'm an enthusiast like you guys, you know. So you read, you study, and you see what's playing out. And Axela is about 36 cents or 32 cents, something like that. I've not checked it today. You can't check everything. You can't keep up. It's moving so quickly. Please like the video. There's 37 people in the room. That's how the algorithm, I believe, picks it up when there's engagement and you guys are liking the video. It helps. So that's what I meant when I was telling, I'm not here trying to say, oh, I know everything, but I think that it's for Gamer SM. That's what I was trying to say. If you have, if you have a little bit of gold and silver, putting it away at a time, it helps. Because when the banks collapse, how much? If you have $100,000 in the bank, like I don't have that kind of money, right? But there's people who have it. You leave it there, you're not getting that money back. You see, you're not getting it back. Thank you for your channel. God bless you and your mini. Oh, thank you so much, raising the bar. God bless you. Where are you, by the way? Where are you joining us from? Consider being a member of the channel, please. I'm looking for members. I want to have up to 100 members on the channel. That way we are supported. It's very encouraging. And I do member only lives and conversations and priority response. You can ask me anything because it's getting too large. Now we're at 8,000 subscribers. 9,000. We're going to 9,000 by the end of July. I think by November will be 12,000 subscribers, if not more. QNT is great. Yes, I know. I don't think. Where does the Bible say it will be worthless? Where does it say it's worthless? I think where we see the Bible talking about the worthlessness of money was way back in Genesis when during the time of. Oh, you mean in Revelation? Okay, I see what you mean. I want you to look at Genesis in the beginning of books and Revelation where it all ends and opens up the revelation of the end of days. If you notice, it was a famine that caused the money to become useless. Because when there are no goods and services, money has no job to do. There's nothing to exchange. That's why it became useless. There was no food in Egypt, but Joseph has been smart enough, wise enough, given wisdom by God to store up food for 7 years. So in the book of Revelation, you will see that it's the same scenario that's playing. The only reason why money becomes useless is when there's a famine, when there's a shortage, and people can't find it. It's like you have the money, but you can't buy it. It's not in the store. See? So, and it's because of all the ways that, you know. Okay, thank you, Gamer, for your advice. But I don't know why you are saying we should hold crypto. We're already holding crypto. So You know, we don't put all our eggs in one basket. So, like what you are saying, I understand from what happened in 1932, but I don't live by fear. I live by objective observation and making decisions based on objective observation. And so, rather than say, okay, the sky is falling, I can't do this. No, how do I know that the government will also not come and take my crypto? We are all doing this thing by faith. We're doing it by faith. In fact, I am going to, like, when I get my Patreon going, I'm working on it. I'm going to have a Patreon class where I'll tell people about preparing for exactly what you're talking about. It's not just thinking about it, it's being prepared because you don't know what's going to happen. So you prepare for an eventuality. In the event that the government says they want to take over your crypto, how do you prepare today for that time? And there's a process to it. That's why I said I want to have a retreat to bring people here. That's not the kind of thing you say on YouTube. Well, it's good to have a retreat or even an online retreat. People pay for the online retreat, and we teach the principles and tell people exactly what we need to do to prepare. I'm preparing. This is the time for research and knowledge, not to be checking how much is XRP. It's good to check, but check and research, check and research, check and research. God will do what God will do, but we have to do what we must do. We have hands, legs, ears, eyes, and we think. So, no, not exactly. By the way, I have somebody who's very good on loan protocol. He even goes to my church. So yesterday he was apologizing to me that because I told him to come on the channel with me and I want him to talk. He might be watching me now. His name is Ryan. He's a cool dude, man. I just love the guy. And just amazing family, wonderful, respectful wife. The kind of people you want to hear from, right? I want to hear from like ordinary citizens like ourselves who are trying their best, not celebrities. People who are my celebrities are the people that are around me. I celebrate the people around me. They build a fortress around you. So one of the things I will say though is, so I'm going to bring him on for a loan protocol. If you're a subscriber AD33, he would be on here. So, but like I said, all of you on here, consider being a member of the channel. The join button is on there. You can see it. So join the channel for $5 a month. If you try for 3 months, you don't like me, you don't like what I present, you can sign out. You are 18. What should you do? How come you know all these things at 18? That's great. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to tell you to on here what you should do. If you really need my help, sign up for my coaching class. That's how it works. I coach on life matters, anything to do with life future. I've been in ministry for 38 years, and I've also been the president of an organization that I founded, president and CEO of an organization for the last 15 years. So, and I've been in leadership positions for almost 40 years. So that's what I bring on to this place. The reason why I got on YouTube was I watch people who are saying, get on, if you have knowledge, if you have been around for over 40, get on YouTube. Younger generation need your direction. There's a whole generation that have been raised on television, raised on 24/7 programming. So that's why I'm here. Yes, gold is God's money, I agree. Text, I don't have money for you. How much do you want? How much do you need? Box Media. Uh, it, Baptism is important. Is the second step to take when you you begin to follow the Lord Jesus Christ. That's the second thing. But it's nice to have you on here, Box. You guys are all young. I'm so excited for you because you have another 50, 60 years. You can do good on the planet. You can use what God puts in your hand to do good on the planet. So if you need any help, send me an email, Box Media, or just reach out to me, holler at me, and I'll give you resources that can help you grow. If you send me your address, I'll send you a brand new Bible, and I'll show you where to read. and encourage you. You're a young man. Start with the Lord. You will not regret it. The Bible says to remember remember your Creator in the days of your youth. He will help you plot your life. And you don't want to marry the wrong woman. Because if you get the wrong woman, she will destroy you. So also, if a woman marries the wrong man, you get destroyed. Thank you, Sally. Your perspectives are also great. I'm just waiting to hear what you have for us today. Johnny Mada has already given us Lambo, and he has given us some smart advice, and he has said some amazing things. Gamer SM, no free advice? No, 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 sorry. I can give free advice. I'm giving it here already. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I'm giving free advice here, but my time is valuable to me. Okay, don't ridicule me. Don't look down on me or anything, or anybody who is on here doing anything. Yeah. So we have certain things we give out. I like there's a lot of things I say here that are very valuable. You can use them, but if you want to be coached, you want to learn something, you want to, people go for swimming lessons. They pay the swimmer for swimming lessons. You go to golf, you pay the golf instructor for golf lessons. You go to drive, you pay the driver for driving lessons. So if you want something that would separately from my work hours, you want to sit down and learn something, you want to sit down and get some encouragement or whatever, then so why do you think free advice should be given? Why do you think so? Why do you think anything should be free? Even the scripture says that let everyone work so that he can give to him who does not have to eat. That is a great perspective. If you believe in Jesus as Lord, get baptized right away. It's an outward display of an inward change in knowing we have all sinned and the wages of sin is death. Jesus died for all of us. Brian Simmons, thank you for that one. What can help XRP decouple from Bitcoin? Johnny, that's an amazing question. So I did a video early this year where I said I believe that in 2025, XRP is going to decouple from Bitcoin. That is I'm still holding on to it that before the end of this year. What will cause the decoupling, in my opinion, this is just an opinion, is the ISO 222 adoption, the the single day implementation of the Federal Reserve will lead to Bitcoin, XRP, having its own path. Because once the ledger begins to experience flow, a higher flow than 50, 100 billion, a higher flow than all of this small tokenization they are putting on it, 100 million here, 250 million there. You are talking trillions. There has to be, at least, in my opinion, more than, say, $3 trillion moving over the ledger for you to see a spike. This is just my opinion. Yes, Tahiru, I like that, Mubarak. So, Johnny Matter, that is a very good question, and I agree with that. Box me. I don't know if I answered, if you agree with what I said, Johnny. So that's my position. And in November, then you see something else, and then you now begin to see all those flows, because those are the two big. Everything flows too swift. Most flows too swift. Then you got Federal Reserve with its own giant honks of flows, payments. Thank you, Sally. That's amazing. Box media. True. Gamer SM, if you are not lying and you are telling the truth, download my vision statement. Uh, it's on my Selfie profile, Selfie page. Go to my description, and yeah, we don't need to know how much you own. You just have to say, I inherited money. That's all. You don't need to tell us you have 1 million. Nobody cares. I don't need to know what you have. Okay, it's of no value to me. I need you to protect yourself. So stop going around telling people you have $1 million. I'm gonna time you out. Okay. No, what is this? I don't need it.
Thing.
Oh,
You don't want it anymore?
I have to actually charge it. It's an amazing tool, eh?
Do you want it still?
Yes. You want to throw it away?
No, we're just asking you if you want to. Oh, the nose. Well, it's still raining outside. It's gonna be raining all day.
EXP all the inheritance. What does that mean? Oh yeah, it will be. We're looking at Swift. Swift didn't call their own single day implementation, but it looks like a phased thing because remember, I don't know. I don't know. ISO 200 is going to be live on the 14th of this month. May we live to see XRP reach 589. It's going to be life changing. Of course, Mubarak. It will be. Wallahi. Johnny, LOL. My life, how are you doing? She's here. You didn't work today? You are typing so fast, you went I. I was like, man, she's so self centered today. She goes, I. I'm just kidding. You don't have to unbaptize yourself. Box Media, no. It's just what Sally said and what the other gentleman said are just their truth. And in my opinion, if you seek him, you will find him. Scripture says, if you seek him with all your heart, you will find him, right? So, Mubarak, God bless you too, my friend. No wahala. We are together, Aiko. Brad Garlinghouse will be speaking to. I mean, think about it, Mubarak. Abba, 589? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. With 1000 XRP. Me and you will go and play golf now, Abby. Even if you can't play, you just stand there looking. Yeah. Who's a golfer here? I've not been out this season, guys. It's not good. Namdi Okeke. How are you doing? You're still awake? Yeah, I like to watch it. What is the date again? Andrew Mackenzie, what were you saying? Don't go to Johnny. Don't go to Johnny. He's not going to baptize you. Johnny needs to be rebaptized himself. Oh, Johnny Mata. Mata! You're curious. Let me tell you what I think, okay? The utility run will be like what it's been in the past. Oh, sorry. The no. Sorry. The bull run will be your bull run, right? Bitcoin-led bull run. But even if it will affect XRP if it happens before so and so date, because money is going to flow into whatever is happening. In fact, some people won't even know that XRP is actually being detached into its own utility complete. And it's not, the utility run is not a bull run. It's an establishment of a new era of digital assets that have a completely set value. The value is not set manually, it is set based on the fact that a system has been taken over by a new system, a new design. There are there are Asian people in Nigeria, lots of them. Ask Mubarak, he's in Abuja, and Namdi Okeke. They are there doing a lot of business. Andrew Mackenzie, what did you say? Not sure on what date. No, we have never. This is why I'm saying Oh, yes, it is getting tokenized. Look at the latest news that came out today. It's happening. Algorand is also tokenizing real estate, okay, and also doing what's called inclusion, where you see what the blockchain cryptographers have seen is the sheer amount of value outside of the traditional banking system, the TradFi, not just banking, but non-banking financial institutions, the stock market, all of those things, the trade, the commodities, they see that there is unlocked value. For example, the unlocked value that exists, that subsists in the payment industry. Payment, it is massive. If you can speed up the payment, reduce the cost per payment, per drop, right? You will increase profits for those paying, as well as give opportunity for those who are charging to reduce their profits, and everybody is happy because you now have a new system that does not have the friction that created the expensive, the high cost of money. If you understand what letters of credit are, that's what banks give to manufacturers to be able to move to do whatever they do. So if you are in Malaysia, I'm here in Canada, or you're in Nigeria and you are producing for me, I need a letter of credit for you to start production because the letter of credit is as good as money. All of those instruments will not be necessary anymore. A letter of credit will be produced as a contract on the ledger or on the specific, I would not say extra, but like XDC, for example. Okay, please don't quote me on this, not financial advice, but the contract, that's what they call smart contracts. They will be produced, and the algorithm, the code is already there. So if you want to do anything in shipping, it will move quick. It's gone. Things will move quicker because payment is quicker. Of course, you still have your time for shipping, your time for air travel, and all of that, but it will be faster. Todd Hansard, thank you so much. I appreciate you too. When did you join? Please consider becoming a member of the channel. I'm looking for people to become members of this channel, please. Thank you so much. Check out the membership profile and see if you like it. And if you're new to crypto, I don't know if you've been around for a while, but if you're new to crypto, I wrote a book just for newbies to help them take the next step into cryptocurrency. Exactly. I always, Andrew Mackenzie, I don't know. That's an amazing thought you put there. Just take a look. Look at, go to CoinMarketCap and look at all the list of the cryptos, and you will see that something happened to XRP. That's why my question here was that why is XRP, why was there a pump, right? And then did you notice that Wikicat pumped 17%? The surprises that we're going to get, I believe that we are going to just maybe go to bed and wake up one day and see that XRP is sitting at 200 something dollars. It's very possible. I'm looking for $33 this year. And Mubarak, don't sell at $33. If you want to take a little bit of profit, you can take it. What I would advise or suggest for you guys to think about, not financial advice, do your own research, think it through, is have the 3 to 4 bag strategy. Okay, so if you have 1,000 XRP, you divide it into 4 parts. 250 part A, 250 part B, 100 part C, and then 300 or 200 and whatever. Just, divide it. Maybe the bag A will be 100. You call bag A your trading bag for swing trades. Then swing is when the price goes up to 50, it comes down to 30. Well, at 50 you sell and you can come back in at 30. So you don't want it to be a big bag because you don't want to lose out completely. But as you know, with crypto, it goes up and down. I don't think XRP will have very much swinging because it's a completely new era for the ISOs. So I don't expect to see the big swings. Okay. So, and then the second bag will be your profit bag. Then the third bag is your long-term bag. And the last bag is forever bag. You don't ever sell that one. But that's for those who think, well, we need to sell something so that we can. And the forever bag should be the biggest. There are people who want to sell all their XRP and get out because they have been in Bitcoin, they made money in Bitcoin, and they believe that the cycle will continue the way Bitcoin is. Well, they don't understand. They are using the Bitcoin knowledge to track the new stablecoin era. And they are completely different. Completely different. Because XRP doesn't have a 4-year time lock where every 4 years it will do this kind of thing that Bitcoin is doing. The flaws in Bitcoin as a peer-to-peer, whatever, were fixed in XRP. And I think the code writers for Bitcoin realize that no matter how you try to be outside the system, it will not work. The system will come and you've got to work with the banks. Old money will never give up. They always fight new technology until they can't fight it anymore. That's what you've seen happen. I don't know if this is making sense. So I was just responding to Andrew Mackenzie there, and I went a little winded. Real estate is 100 trillion. Yeah, exactly, man. That's why I keep telling people XRP will get to $60,000. They don't believe it. I said it will be happen in my lifetime. I will see it with my eyes. That is my personal belief because if you ever look at the XRP calculator, you will understand what I'm saying. It sure did go up without Bitcoin, yes. And this new era will be very interesting. Yes, exactly. That is just telling you what it will do. Go back and look at the history of XRP. Sorry, there's noise around my home here. Can you guys hear? Sorry about that. I don't know if you could hear my boys talking at they're big football players and when they talk it's like come on. Read dreams. It sure did go without Bitcoin, yes. And this new era will be very interesting. I know. Greg Locke recommended to his over 2 million followers yesterday, and a lot of them bought it today. Okay, so that's what happened. All right, that's cool. Box media, you become like them though. You just avoid them, live your life. Revenge is not the way. And by the way, you will not always be happy when you have money. Some days you will be gloomy. Money brings its own problems. You will find that out very, very quickly. Just like you talked about the Lambo, how your cousin thought it was going to be everything, and then now she's like finding out. More money means more problems. Yeah, I'd rather have money and problems because you can resolve the problems, but I don't want money with problems that I cannot resolve. Bible says, what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? So don't lose your soul chasing after people who have offended you. Because now you've won. What's the point? You've won. I had a man who did me bad one time. He did me so bad. He did me bad. And later on, he kind of congratulated me for being successful. But I'm like, you know what? That's it. Hey, Daniel Smith. Late fee today is $350 or 25 XRP. I was looking at your thing yesterday when you said late fee. I had a laugh this afternoon. I'm like, Daniel. Were you out working? Exactly, Box Media. Chill. But I'm happy Box Media is here, man. It feels like a son. Some young people, they're like, oh, you have gray hair. Oh, you don't know nothing. But he's here. He's contributing. He's talking. Some of it is age, right? And he's respectful. He wants to participate in the conversation. That's really good. I believe so too, Kev 481. I'm not sure. Like I really, really believe. Exactly. When you flourish. And never say what you have. Don't tell them what you have. Even if it means moving to the other side of town, do it. Start all over again. Box Media, you are young. You can go anywhere you want to go. You know, Andrew Mackenzie, did you hear me when I was talking about LCs, shipping, this and that? Yeah. A lot of things have to do with the friction of money. That's what Brad Garlinghouse was saying. When you have friction, it just lays up and lays up and lays up and lays up and it doesn't go anywhere. Oh, Andre, why are you typing in caps? We can read non-caps. I'm just wondering. The caps feel like you are screaming. Like, look, I'm saying something here. That move has always been there. If you go to Ripple's website, where you just do Ripple ISO 222, Ripple ISO 222, you will see that the page it brings up has shipping containers. Shipping containers. So it's not. It didn't start today. It started in 2013. Exactly. Don't pay attention to them. Move in silence. Clyde, how you doing? That's my son. That's one of them. Peter, anyone, people have been saying that. Like, I don't know how to justify it, but whatever happens, I'm ready for the surprises. That's why we put our eggs in different baskets. You see what I mean? Johnny Boy, that's a very good question. You see, they move in tandem. If you look at Bitcoin, right? If you spend 1,000 on Bitcoin 2 years ago, look at what you have today. If you have, but because of the value, it's difficult for people to get in. So if you're just getting in and you have some good money and you want to do XLM, I have nothing against that. I think it makes sense because you have quite the spread. Yeah. But it only gives you a lot. But because of the promise that XRP holds, we also know that investing in it is not a waste of time. But I can't say that for Bitcoin because it's at 100,000, 109,000. So Johnny Boy, yeah, I would do. I mean, do as you are led, but I wouldn't see anything. If I have 5,000, I'll probably put 1,500 on XRP and I'll put the rest in XLM. But some people will tell you to do otherwise. But I will say my focus is XRP ahead of XLM. But there's nothing wrong in having because XLM is like, I mean, they're brothers. Let's just face it. Jed McCaleb was in Ripple. And when XRP moves, XLM just moves in tandem. Sandra Horn, what do you mean mad? I don't understand. My son sounds like me. He's 19. He's our youngest.
I am 19.
He's 19. Yes, and I said you are the youngest. Hey, Daniel, what are you retracting, man? Born again Carlos, how you doing, sir? I find it fascinating about the extreme good that can come from tokenization, yet also extreme evil. Of course, evil will follow eventually, right? So, yeah, yeah. We're already seeing it collide in the real world. Look at some people. They think evil continually, just like in the days of Noah. What are you going to do? Money is great if it facilitates your future. Exactly. And that's what we need. Like, we have to ask ourselves, what number do we have? And here's one thing, you don't want to get into a trap. And that's what I want to create a group for, where we can help each other, do some coaching, remind ourselves to stay grounded. Because listen, when you can fly first class anytime you want, or business class, anytime you want, when you get the special treatment, and I mean it, I really, really mean it, it's a completely different life. You sometimes forget where you're coming from. You sometimes forget the pain, the tears into the pillow at night, and all of those things. And this is why it's important to stay grounded. You see. Correct, Daniel. What's funny, Daniel? Share with me. Did I say something? Oh, you are moving apartments. Oh, I thought. Okay, so were you staying in at your mom's and then now you're moving out or something like that? And I hope you have a cute apartment though. No, Box Media. The only thing that annoys me is when people attack me or attack any channel member um, stupidly, like, or they come and make a stupid comment or a racist comment or a nasty comment. Like, it doesn't make sense. We have to have conversations. You heard what I said. You are respectful of us and we're respectful of you. You are a young man and you are sitting with an old guy like myself listening to me. It's a thing of joy. You want to, because you want the next generation to be wise. And those who respect their elders are the leaders of tomorrow. Johnny, shut up. You are young. Not a single gray hair. I had to ask him if he was dyeing his hair. Beautiful Hispanic hair, man. Tell me about it. Andre Mackenzie, my bad pastor, LOL. Oh, Lord, you guys. What's a great amount to hold? James, are you new to the crypto space? Let me know. James, I'm asking you questions. James Cawthorn, I'm asking you, are you new to the crypto space, please, sir? Thompson. Thompson's emoji. That won't change your life. Amazon, Walmart, all the big players will be on XRP. Oh yeah, Walmart already has the RIA, the RIA payment. It's already been done on the ledger. Did you know that? RIA. So when Walmart is already doing RIA on the XRP ledger, you know where it's going. Iraqi dinar. Okay. Excellent. Thompson. Thompson 77 is already celebrating. Yes. I won't be surprised, Kev 481. Remember I told you last year there was banks across the world that couldn't print statements for weeks. And Ripple has 58 offices in the world. What do you think those 58 offices are doing? Some of them are operating regionally to go and help people. They are the ones putting the software everywhere with their partners, because they have partners. Just like Volante is a partner to Ripple that provides the software for the Federal Reserve. Ripple is going to be in underground. You won't see it. It's working right now. When it was working with MoneyGram, they had a $90 million contract with MoneyGram, just to agreement to use MoneyGram systems to see how their software would work. Kev 481, thank you for that. Yeah. So I believe something is happening. My mommy tells me, don't count your eggs before they hatch. I know she means well, but because of growing up with this mentality, it's hard to believe in miracles sometimes. You plan your eggs to hatch, then you give a 5% to 10% moratorium. There's a better way to look at it, right? So, yes, oh yeah, less stress. But there is stress that can come with it too. So, that's why I want people to look at the other side and prepare for it. Let's not fool ourselves. You are more stressed when you are trying to keep what you have from people who don't want you to keep it. Okay? You are more stressed when you have so much and now you find that you are paying out so much too. Because except you stay in the same apartment you're in, until people discover that you have something, yeah, it's not going to be fun. So now your taxes, would be, I know some people who pay $12,500 all the way up to 20,500 just in property taxes to live in a certain part of our city. You know, what I pay for taxes here is somebody's mortgage. You see what I'm saying? You know, but that's just life. So you see that there's going to be, you will have somebody send you letters in the mail saying, oh, here is, when I first moved into this area, we were getting, that was 16 years ago, we were getting emails, sorry, not emails, in the post, flyers for luxury items. So I was like, luxury items? Why? So what they do is that they look at the income of the area. Of course, you don't need to look at the income of the area. You only need to know the area on the code, postal code. In the US, they have the zip code, and then you can tell what kind of area it is. I used to be in marketing, and we used to go into homes to sell a product. And I remember that before we left, they looked at the area, they called, they know what credit cards are held by the people in the house, the Mr. and the Mrs. You know, they know how much the people make averagely in the area. This area, they say, oh, you make X amount, you make X amount per family. They know. So they know who makes 50,000. They know who makes 250,000. They know the homes in the different, and they know what to send where and how much to ask people to pay. People bring art to the door, beautiful art, you see. So it's a completely different thing that will come up. The humbled one, okay, we'll see. I don't know. Whatever. XRP is the highways and excellent city roads. Okay. Peer to peer. How will Ripple going public on the Nasdaq affect XRP? Well, at the end of the day, it's not. It will, because people will have the, you know how people think, okay? Let me go, let me buy this because they have this of the potential. People buy into companies because of potential, right? And good news. News, they say, moves the market. But essentially, the way we're talking about a product, a money processor that is designed to do something, it has to do what it should do to sustain that price. So the IPO, in my opinion, is a completely separate event. And people should not be surprised if it happens and you see it shoot up in price for the actual token and the token comes back down. Because there's no correlation between the IPO and the token itself. But the IPO's purpose is so that as Ripple begins to as bank money, as they begin to make bank based on what the ledger they designed is doing, then investors can at least be happy. Hello, Abundant Grace. How are you doing? Oh, property taxes are a rip-off. Income taxes are a rip-off. Everything is a rip-off, yeah. Both Shiba and Link do go up in addition to take off. XRP doesn't need NASDAQ. No, it doesn't at all. No. They keep saying they aren't going public. I wonder if that will change. Sometimes they say things and then they don't say it. So I wonder how they won't go public. Why wouldn't they go public? How can you be a private company held by a few people and have such influence in the world? It's not going to happen. They're going to go public. But I could be wrong. But it doesn't matter. I don't hold the shares. And even if they're going to go public, they're not going to let us in. They would have. You have to be a what do they call it? Accredited investor to get in there, right? So, look, Finney, how you doing? The Nasdaq probably brings psychological security to the market too. Uh, yeah, like we said, the market is different from if you pursue Ripple as a company to invest in them. It doesn't really change the fact that if everything is not how it ought to be with the ledger, being adopted, Ripple's price will do well as a company on the stock market because of Ripple and the products that they already have. It's a profitable company. They have a lot of cash. That's what people who invest in securities look at. They speculate based on the company's goings and comings. But in the meantime, we are invested in the technology. This is the first time I can think of where, based on history, where the ordinary people are able to buy a piece of the tech. Then 777 is very, very, very amazing what you're saying. Quentin Simonis, I don't know what you're saying. XA17Y, those are all those bots. Are you a bot? Those are all those bots. That's what they just put some silly name out. XA17 something rubbish. I don't know what that is. Sorry. XRP is a commodity. That's why it behaves the way it does. It's not supposed to go up until it's actually being used. When that's going to happen, I have no idea. Well, if you have studied everything and researched, you will know that XRP is, in my opinion, is definitely going to be used by the Federal Reserve as well as the as SWIFT. So, and even Brad Garlinghouse said it at the last XRP conference that XRP is going to be used. No, he said XRP will capture 14% of SWIFT market by 2020, 2020, 2030. So right now, look at it this way. XRPs, I mean, SWIFT is 1 quadrillion, right? So 14% will be what? 140 trillion by 2030. Okay, so that's 2.8% per year till 2030 from now, or 2.5%. Calculate that. That 2.8% of 14 trillion is how much? 140 trillion. You know how much that is? Okay. That's well over, that's like 3 trillion, close to 3 trillion. So put 3 trillion, that's so hard, 3, 3 trillion on the ledger and put it through the XRP calculator, okay? And you will see where the price is. Financial freedom. Why is BTC 100K and XRP? That's, if you don't buy XRP, that's why you're going to lose out, because people usually value things by how much it costs, not by how much it's going to do. Those who see the future buy the future today. So if you were to buy Bitcoin today and you spend $10,000 on Bitcoin, you will have one eighth of a Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin gets to 1 million, you would have $88,000. And you don't know when that is going to happen. Okay, so but if you buy XRP at $10,000, you buy XRP, you have what? You have like 1,800 XRPs. And XRP gets to what? It jumps up, right? Where do you think you would be? You think XRP will stay at only $2.20? No. So looking at the price is not the issue. You have to look at the fundamentals, what it's going to do. If Bitcoin has only 21 million, okay, and only how much has been 19 million has been mined, right? 18, 17, how much I can't remember. I don't pay attention to Bitcoin as such. So I put a video out the other day. Did I put it out? I say many will be fooled by price. Many will be fooled by price. So, but if you are somebody who's been holding Bitcoin for a long time and you are already a millionaire, financial freedom, then you don't need. Hey, Glenn Page, how are you? God bless you. Good to see you on here. So you don't need XRP. Just hold on to your Bitcoin, but I would advise you to kind of, sell some Bitcoin and buy XRP. You'll be happy you did. Hello, Ultimate Connections. How are you? Sleeps for the week. Johnny Matter, it will only merge in my opinion. What did Johnny say? No, XRP will be integrated as a technology, but Ripple is the one that will come and, in my opinion, be because they apply for a license, right? So they will be the overledger bank with all the other banks who are now integrated into a ledger system, into a blockchain system. Exactly, exactly. Yes, keep holding, Eric Norman. Uh, when 14 Mubarak, 245 to $250. That is why once there's a switch, XRP can jump from what it is right now. I'm just telling you, to $250. It can happen, but I'm thinking it will go up and then come slightly down, or even come down by 50%. So some people will take profit. That's what I feel. I don't know if it will happen like that, but I've looked at everything, my friends. I've looked at everything from the outside. Let me tell you something. If somebody tells you they have non-disclosure agreement, hello Wande D, how you doing? If somebody tells you that they have non-disclosure agreement, how do you know what is in the non-disclosure agreement? In the first few months or years, you won't know. But as you watch their behavior, you will know what's in the non-disclosure agreement. Non-disclosure agreements means don't talk about it, but do everything possible to make sure you finish the project. So just keep watching and be objective. You will find out what it is that they didn't disclose. Ripple has 1,700 non-disclosures, but every day we are watching them. Johnny Matter, are you telling me that we can't see what they are doing? The person who asked why Bitcoin is 100,000 and XRP is 220, you don't go and look at the non-disclosure agreements. Why would a company have 1,700 disclosure agreements, and why would a company apply to have a bank as to apply for a banking license? Why would Ripple buy Hidden Road? Do you know what Hidden Road is? Why would Ripple buy Metaco? Do you know what Metaco is? There you go. So this is the non-disclosures was to hide it. The price is to hide it from you. You who look at the price and go, it's not valuable. You don't look behind. You don't look at what it's built to do. Kev, I like your thinking. Kev 481, I like your thinking. Exactly the flip of the switch. He said it. Brad said it. Have you watched? Go to 24-hour crypto. 24-hour crypto, at the end of his video, he always plays that. Flip the switch. Well, just flip the switch. When the market matures, you just flip the switch. It's like wiring a house. People who are in construction, they understand. Johnny Matter, you can wire a house. You wire the whole house, then you switch it on. They've wired everything. Japan is wired. Africa is wired. Singapore is wired. The United States is wired. It was deliberate to go around the world first, then make the United States the last. It's deliberate. People think, oh, yeah, no, just let the United States be the last. And the donkeys did it very well. The Democrats are the donkeys and the Republicans are the elephants. Is that what it is? Elephant and donkeys? So, but they are married anyway. They have a marriage, Republicans and Democrats. The stitch. The flip of the stitch. I didn't see that. James Black, 4 more years. Yeah. 4 more years of what, James Black? What are you talking about? 4 more years of what? 24-hour crypto, ha ha ha, love his songs. Yeah. The world is wired. That needs USA. No, they can't hurry like that. They have the biggest economy. Johnny, the biggest ship is the one that's hardest to turn around. Talk of Titanic. Everybody waits for the biggest economy. China has received bank IDs. Didn't I show you? Go to Ripple Bank IDs docs. You see China has bank IDs. You see what I mean? So, where is Daniel? Nobody's saying anything today. My life, you've. Oh my goodness. Actually, every time you say, you're the one who said the other day, I will faint from one video I did, right? That video that did so well, almost 60,000 views. My life says, I will faint. You won't faint by the grace of God in Jesus' name. You. Says, I'll get so nervous. Please, I want to know those who are going to follow me to Patreon. Patreon is not going to be cheap, but it's going to be worth it. That is where we will walk you in a block by block step 5 steps, 5 different steps from where you are now to exiting and using your wealth in a way that will, also tax planning, also using corporate entities to protect your assets and all that kind of stuff. So, Lee Brown, you are 100%, in my opinion, correct. I'm in agreement with you. Flesh and blood has not revealed that to you. Look, there is no way. What is retail? Remember when I did a video where somebody was like, "Oh, people were like, oh, Ripple is just using our money. Ripple is just using our money." And I said, everybody uses your money. Even your doctor uses your money, because in this country we have healthcare from our taxes. The tax goes to the government. The government pays the doctor for every visit. They are using your money. What are you talking about? And I said, people don't even think. Every company has what they call R&D, research and development. And it is the money that the people pay for the products that they buy. There's a portion of every toothpaste you buy, every toothbrush, every whatever it is that goes to research and development. It's your money. That's the cycle of the economy. So your money must do something. Teachers, they use your money to train your children. And even these days, the teachers use our money to teach our children nonsense. Teaching them that you can, you are a woman, you can change to a man. If you're a man, you can. And the whole entire school system uses your tax money to do whatever they want. And you cannot say anything about it. You have no choice. If you talk, they want to put you in jail. So we have, for the past 25 to 30 years, we've had the governments of the world have really, really, particularly in the West, it is horrible. They are not just stealing money from the people, but they are corrupting the entire nation by using our money to do rubbish. And this is why we need freedom. You see what I'm saying? So, and they themselves, our own prime minister here, has companies overseas, but they don't want you to do it. They don't even want to teach you. They don't teach people those things in school. Even in the business schools, they don't teach them. They are just training workers, people who will work. And then after a while, they drop everybody off. It was one day who told me some weeks ago that Microsoft was about to lay off people, and now they've laid off 9,000 people. One day, remember we had that conversation. Exactly. It is completely broken. XRPs at $2 is just it's an opportunity. Even at this price, it's cheap. But at $2.30, they have priced out so many people. Somebody put the price of XRP right now. Box Media, send them my book. Send them the link. Let them buy it. Send them the audio. It's all there. Guys, help me get the book out. You can send the link to somebody, say, buy this book, or buy it for them as a gift. Let them listen to the audio. The audio is there. I think there's even a discount on it when you go through the process. And yeah, there you go, 226. It got to 232 today. Thank you, Kev, for checking. They don't listen. Yeah. But if they are like, okay, is there something I can read? Is there some people at least will say, is there something I can learn? Just send it to them. Yeah. DT981 financial troubles, yes. But listen, listen. The default price for XRP at 19 trillion moving over the ledger is $1,600. $1,600. And 2.8% of 140 trillion. Somebody calculate that for me. 2.8% of 140 trillion is what? Is 2 point what? Yeah. 2.8 is over 3 point something trillion. So 19 trillion moving over the ledger at interest rates as it were today, because you have to look at interest rates, you have to look at what is tokenized on the ledger. Those are all going to influence the price, right? What is held on the ledger at any given moment in time. And this is per second holdings, because at any point in time, there's an amount that is moving in and out of the ledger as XRP does the transactions in different currencies globally. So you're going to have that amount, because it really doesn't change much. It just keeps going up. Because as it's going out, more is coming in. As it's going out, because you're having daily inflows 24/7. It doesn't sleep. Dividend stocks, I'm not doing any of those right now just because there's a new era. I can stake Ethereum. I can stake, XRP with Flare in the next couple of weeks, But I'm not going to do it until regulation is out. I can stake XPR. Good afternoon, Pastor. I do plan to subscribe to the Patreon. I find your content to be very valuable so far. Thank you so much, Hal. Yeah, I know it's not cheap. Like 99.99 is like $100. It's not cheap, but this is where we are going to get on our knees and do the work of lifting people up. There's no way I can do it for free, because if you do it for free, then everybody comes, and while you are doing it, people are going to be distracted. People are going to be, look at when we are on here. Somebody will just come and say, hey, can I give you a banana monkey? Hello, gorilla. Hey, Didi. Hey, this. Hey, that. Hey, Barack Obama. What do you think of him? That's not the subject. So we move some of you are already members of the channel, so that's great. That's great. I don't know everything, but what I know is valuable. I believe that common sense is one of the best things that we can have. And then if we have divine wisdom, we can navigate the darkness of the age, because it's getting darker. And there are people who are not Christians who are going to be part of who would join. But as long as they are willing to sit there and let me be how God has created me, they will benefit. Because I'm not teaching Bible study all the time. But there's no way we are talking that I will not bring in the flavor of Christ, because it is through his effervescence that we do what? The Bible says that we triumph in every place, right? The perfume of Christ, the graces he has given to us. That's how we triumph. Brian Clements, thank you so much. Appreciate you too. Yeah, no, so people are just nasty. What did you say you try to calculate, Glenn? Have I eaten? Good evening, Pastor. Is that what you're trying to ask? How are you, top rank? Guten Abend. How is life with you? It must be late in Germany right now. Abundant Grace and Top Ring are in Germany. One country I want to visit one day. Time to ignore the experts. I watch it 4 times a week, so that's what I do. I ignore the experts and just stay humble, help my family, praise God. Especially what Jim Cramer. Eric, you know Jim Cramer? So Eric Norman is General Eric Norman. General. Your name sounds like the name of a general. General Eric Norman. Ah, Ayo Bami Baoni. God bless you. Good to see you on here. Where are you? Are you in Nigeria or in the UK or US or Australia or New Zealand or India or Israel? Oh, you did the online calculator. Okay. Which one? Glenn, buy my course. Can you afford it? I'll give you a discount. Send me an email. Buy the course where I show how the XRP calculator works. You're probably on the wrong, you're on the wrong thing. It's a 3 videos. It's almost 3 hours. So support my channel by buying that course. Go into the, just send me an email. I'll give you a discount. Life is good. Yes, it's very late. Most midnight. Okay. My other channel. Okay. My bachelor thesis is due in 2 weeks. All right. All the best with that. All the best. No, 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 no. That's not okay. Well, Ayabami Okanla. I'm in the UK. All right. Cool. That must be late there for you. Thanks. My family calls me a saint. Eric Norman. Yeah, I found what you said very interesting. But, okay, so yeah, it's the course is $99, but if you're interested, I'll give you a discount. Tell me what discount I should give you, then we can negotiate. Yeah, but I want people to see it. Anybody who sends me an email, it's a $99 course. I've moved the price up, but I'll bring it back to the original. The I'll give like I think I can do. You know, I'll do 50%. So anybody who sends me an email, because I need you to see, to learn it, to know it. See, when you know something, it registers in your spirit. Nothing will shake you. That's number one. Number two, nothing will shake you. Number two, it helps you prepare. It helps you prepare. It helps you prepare. Some of you can come on the Patreon. You pay $99.99 for 3 months. You get a lot. And all you need will be in the first 3 months, and it will live on the Patreon. Look, I was talking to somebody yesterday. They have a lot of day before yesterday. They have a lot of XRP, and I coached them. I coached the mom of the family, and I said, "Look, you would need this and this and this and this," and I believe they now understand what I'm saying. That, look, what is coming to you if you're a holder of XRP, you are not ready for it. Do you hear what I said? You are not ready. You're not ready. You're not ready. You are only ready to see a massive amount of your account go up massively, right? But you are not ready for the after. And I will be here by God's grace. The Lord will give us good long life. Some of you are going to come back and say, "You are right. You are right. You are right. You are right." You know, listen to people who have lived around, who have been around for a long time. If somebody who is 60 years, 60 plus, 55, they're saying, just listen. If they're not fools, if they're not stupid, if they speak wisdom, listen. There's more wisdom, from them than you were aware. So lock in, lock in. Huh. Oh my Lord. People are not ready. Can you imagine somebody who has never known what it means to have $500,000 now is actually worth $5 million? You know what that means? That means that they can take their XRP, their XLM, their XDC, and go pack it with Nexo, and they get about 12% a year. This is a new asset class. Check the history of the world. Every time a new asset is discovered, the first people through the gate are the ones that earn the most. While other people will be buying what you are owning, you own the technology, they will be buying remnants on ETFs. You are already gone. You are sitting at the tip of the rocket. They are, they are behind, buying ETFs. Many wealthy people are mocking right now. Oh, crypto, crypto, because they made money in cement, in sugar, in agriculture, in airline industry. They made money all those places. They think you are a fool. Their eyes have not been open to it. The day their eyes are open, they will transfer 100 million to buy this thing. There are people with that kind of money in this world. I have coached people who now they are sitting. One of my students is, I mean, the other day he moved 114,000 XRP and he started buying recently. Okay, so listen, I'm ready, Pastor. Johnny Matter. Everybody, you're listening to Johnny Matter now. He's screaming Lambo, Lambo, Lambo. He's the one who said he wants to baptize somebody. And I told him to send me his address so that I send him a Bible. You know, is the young man still here? What's his name? Send me your address by email. My email is in the description. I'll send you a brand new Bible. All right. You know, I'll pay for it, everything. Just, it's on the channel. Ricky Ricardo. God's grace candles, candles galore. Yes, we are not ready as a community. Johnny Matter is ready to change his truck to a new diesel one. Johnny, you know what? I'm actually considering a diesel. Do you believe it, Johnny? Do you, do you believe me? Imade Treasure, how you doing? God bless you. Good to see you on here. Yes, we can figure it out as a community. Stop wishing. Is one day still here or you had to go? I know you're working. The manipulators are bumping and dumping. Alexa, ignore them. Ignore them. Regulations will change all of that. We have to play the game of patience. Guys, I've been having my late coffee today. Wikicat will shock the world. Yes, yes, yes. Please, if you can get Wikicat, that would be awesome. Wow, how nice is that? Fine, sir, bless you. So encouraging. Oh, Imade, where are you? Yes, I thank God. I hope that I'm encouraging to you guys. Well, we don't need to know how much XRP you have, but 10,000 XRP is, you can't be poor. 3,000 XRP is a lot. 1,000 XRP, you have no idea what is coming. Listen, go and watch my videos. I talked about how the cell phone industry exploded GDP in the world. How the internet industry, internet as it were, exploded. We had Web 1, Internet of Things, Web 2, Internet of Information Communication. That's where the blogging, the video, all these things we're doing started. The explosion. When my first cell phone couldn't do anything but text and call. Even then, when you texted, you paid. You had to shorten the words. People started using short form. It was terrible. But look at it today. You can send emails. You can enter you can do almost anything on your phone. The only thing you can't do is eat. Even your phone can help you fall asleep. And it can also give you cancer, depending on how you use it. There's all kinds of things. Like the phone has, now, in the same way, you see, the airline industry, when it came into the world about 100 years ago, exploded the GDP of the world because people could now travel quicker. London, New York, no longer by ship. You can go in the air, and in about 15 hours, you are in London. 16, 17 hours, 20 hours, depending on how you are flying. You had to refuel in some island in those days. But now, you see what I'm saying? There's no more, you don't have to go to, you can still travel by ship to London if you want, from New York, or vice versa. So, in the same way, crypto will explode the global economy to a level you have never imagined. I've told you, I had a video. Nigeria will see billionaires, Zimbabwe, all of these African countries where people are buying Wikicat. They have no idea what is coming. Because in Nigeria, if somebody has $1 million in Wikicat, oh my goodness. And there are people who have put just $2,000 in. They've been buying it for a long time. When the market cap gets to 50 million, it won't be a joke. It will lose about three zeros. This is my personal prediction, not a prophecy. Jesse F, I have 200 million XRP. Okay, congratulations. Thank you for telling us. I'm going to block you because I don't like that. Somebody who has 200 million XRP will not come and tell you that he has 200 million XRP. So that's a mocker. All right, I am done my time here. I want to say thank you, everybody, for being on here. He doesn't have 200 million XRP. People just, they mock. But have you noticed, please, before I go, one day, Daniel, if Daniel is still on here, my life, Johnny Mata, all of you who are my channel members, I want to ask you a question. And please answer this question. Channel members, channel members. I know. Please tell me, like, I forgot what I was going to ask you guys. Oh, I forget. Okay. But I just wanted to kind of, I'm wondering, like, what's your take? What's your take on, I certainly wish I had that much excitement myself. And it's good. You have enough. Thompson, you have enough. If God opens your eye to see it and whatever you are getting, just be grateful for it. Hold it. Be part of a community. That's not what I'm asking you. Oh, God. Justice full of it. Nothing new under the sun is all cycles. It's just in exactly, Sally. Nothing is new under the sun. It's just cycles. Imade treasure. Okay, you're in Benin. Man, it's late. You should go to bed. All right. Well, I was going to ask you all a question, but I forgot what the question was. Um, Channel members expect another video from me. Following the title. You know, sent you guys a title video. Please, how many of you watched that video? And I know you. Well, I know how many watched, but out of 30, 15 have watched, so that's good. I need all of you to watch, and no, I think more than that. And I gave you guys a free gift, and so thank you for those of you who, if you received a free gift and you're a member, please write a review. Please write a review. I sent you the audiobook, and I'm going to get you also when my audiobook on prayer is ready. I'll send a copy to either all of you. I'll try to get you something on a regular basis. But thank you for all you do. I appreciate you. Yes. So what do you think about it? The second one, I'm going to tell you how I helped a friend of mine become a millionaire. He knows it. He knows it. He talks to me. He talked to me yesterday. He knows it. He knew nothing about money, about finances. He was in debt. He owed $15,000. And I worked with him. We became friends 15 years ago. And he's a millionaire today. I'm not kidding. And my wife used to say, man, you've done so much for this guy. You know, one day I was just talking, I was talking, we're in his car, and I said, hey, I need $2,000. He said, you need 2,000? Are you serious? I said, yes. I said, no, I just need to pay something, but I'm kind of a little tight on cash. He just took out his checkbook. He wrote me $2,000 and he gave it to me. So I said, oh, really? He said, yes. Oh, he said, I know you'll pay me. So 2 days later, I didn't need the money, so I gave him the check back. That was like 10 years ago. But he became a millionaire owning pieces of real estate. In fact, the first one he bought was a property that I was interested in, and he rushed. It was for 85,000. That property is now worth $300,000. He bought it in 2000 and I think he bought it in 2009. 2009. Yeah. There's no mortgage on it. He's paid it off. And it's near a big hospital. Like, man, and a school of medicine. And there used to be prostitutes right in front of the house. Nobody wanted it. So I saw it. I said, that's the one. Because sometimes God protects things for you by allowing darkness around it. So when you get there, your light will chase the darkness away. And he took over the house. He bought it into 3 units. Now he went on after that. But the point I'm making is his friends. Listen, For the channel members, I'm coming with an update on it. I want to follow up so that you guys will see what I'm trying to do. I am a destiny helper. That is my calling. Part of my calling is to hold people's hands and take them across the finish line. Not only across the finish line, but you will continue to travel and be successful. Because let me tell you, what is coming can blow the wind, can blow your sail in a direction that you are not expecting. So you want to be prepared. My life, I thank God for your honesty. Every time you say, "Oh, I don't think I'm prepared. I don't think I'm prepared." And Johnny Mara, I thank God. You're a jokester. I love you so much. You make me laugh, but at the same time, you're a serious person. I can tell. You know, and I pray that we will all succeed and that we'll all do well. I want to say thank you again for joining me. My help, you help me too. My life, you help me too. One day, help us. You married treasure. God bless you, everybody. Have a good night.